Let me show you my new keyboard. And here's the weird problem. Every time when I put this new keyboard close to my laptop, it'll cause this issue. Here you go. It caused my laptop automatically slipped. And here, see, looks like it's powered off, but I do have this power cable connect to it. So you can see this lights on. So if I press this power button, it will not bring it back. I have to put this away, and then it's coming up. Okay, as long as I put this, there you go, it happened again. If I leave this away, so you have to press this again. Come up. So I just want to show you this problem. So it must be some magnetic things inside this keyboard, and it caused this weird problem. There you go.
Alright, so a quick look at this foldable keyboard. So this is from ProtoArc. The model is XK01 TP. The TP probably stands for Trackpad or Touchpad, I'm not too sure. Anyway, this one comes inside this carrying pouch. That is very different from what you used to get with ProtoArc. For example, the XK01, that one comes inside a case. The case never made much sense in my opinion because the keyboard is super small, but then the case is super big. So similar to the other ProtoArc keyboard, this also comes with a phone holder, but I never care much about that. The quality of this pouch is pretty good. It's a fake leather on the outside, there's a layer of felt on the inside. It doesn't add much bulk and it offers a decent amount of protection, so pretty good overall. This keyboard is also very compact. It's under 1 inch thick when folded up. There's magnet to keep it closed. The typing feel on this keyboard is just okay in my opinion. This is not gonna win any prize. The keys are very wobbly, but the action is very shallow, so there's not enough travel for the keys to jam on its way down, so it's not so bad, you get used to it. There's a row of function keys at the top, which I always like to have, and there's also the option of function lock, so FN plus escape will lock the function row. The navigation key on the right side, you do need to get used to it unless you use a lot of 80% keyboard. The arrow keys I think are the worst. I always have to look down to find where they are. The trackpad on this keyboard is actually pretty nice. It has no problem with tracking, also has no problem with my 2 or 3 finger gesture. The only problem is that it's built on the dive board design, so clicking at the bottom is super easy, but then clicking at the top is nearly impossible. It also supports 3 Bluetooth connection, and you can switch between them with the button right here. The connection has been pretty solid. I've been using this for around 2 weeks, never experienced any kind of problem whatsoever. This keyboard has magnet to keep it open, but if you try to use this on your lap, you really need to have your legs really close to where the hinge is. Otherwise, it's very easy for it to fold. So overall, I kind of like it. It's compact, it's very easy to transport, it's good enough for everyday use. Now, sometimes I have to go back to the office, and this is what I bring with me now. So hopefully this is helping you out. Thank you very much for watching.
I use a ProtoArc keyboard in my home office, so I was really excited to find this wireless ProtoArc keyboard with touchpad. I'm not usually a fan of touchpads. However, I find this one really easy to use. That's definitely a pro. Other pros would be the fact that this is quite portable. It folds up easily to fit into the carrying pouch that comes with it, which is a really nice thing to have on hand. And it also comes with a little bonus phone stand, which is convenient to have as well. Another plus would be the fact that it is USB-C charging. And maybe the most important bonus, in my opinion, or the most important pro, I would say, would be the fact that I can attach 3 devices wirelessly. So that would be my work laptop, my personal laptop, and then my phone as well. So it's really convenient in that sense. There are a couple of drawbacks that I find with it. However, the main one is that it is, because it is foldable, it isn't very sturdy. Sometimes I like to sit with my keyboard on my lap, and it does feel a little uncomfortable doing that because it does it's not very stable. As you can see, like the sides do kind of come up, which is a drawback in my opinion. Also, the fact that usually when I'm typing on a keyboard like this, I do typically use the kickstands to have it inclined a little bit. So having it flat doesn't really work for my purposes. But overall, I really do find it quite convenient. It is great to use in the community when I do have community appointments. And I like the fact that because I already have a ProtoArc keyboard, I find that all the positions of the keyboard um, keys are in the places that I'm used to. It is like more compact, obviously. So there's no like number pad. The number pad is replaced with a trackpad. But other than that, it's almost identical, which I really appreciate. So it's definitely a seamless transition when I'm working on it. But overall, I would recommend it. Very useful again. And I love the fact that I can connect 3 devices at once.
This is just a quick review of this ProtoArc foldable keyboard, and this is great for travel. And this is a high quality, really well designed device, but I'll walk through it in a few steps. So it comes in this leather or this full leather carrying case, and with a magnetic clutch or magnetic seal, which I love. This is a Bluetooth keyboard. There's a battery in the back. Flip it over, and it basically just unfolds one side and on the other side. And that's a full-size keyboard that is Bluetooth, and it has a trackpad on the sides. It's great. In terms of build quality, there are metal latches here, and they kind of fold down and close in that shape. And when you fully open it, that's when it engages and turns on. There's a little bit of flex to the keyboard, so if you're using it on your lap, there may be, if you're using it on your lap, there may be a little bit of a sway. But if you're using it on a flat surface where most people will be using it, it actually works great. Yeah, there's no lag. It works perfectly fine on Bluetooth, and it's a full-size keyboard that just works wonders. So I actually love this for travel. It's amazing for me. A number pad would have been great too, but for the size and the form factor, I can't really complain. And it is USB-C rechargeable. It comes with a USB-C cable, and on the back of the case there, it comes with a little stand, a kickstand, so you can prop it up on an angle, which I think is pretty cool. Overall, I'm very happy with this device. You can tell they put a lot of thought into the design, and I do love that every single little piece of it is well thought out. It's kind of compact. It's not again, it's better than a laptop keyboard, but mostly for portability and for when you're traveling and you're doing presentations and stuff, this is clutch. So yeah, that's my quick overview. ProtoArc.
somebody else. That sounds great. All right. Thank you. Okay, bye. That's the one I need. What is it? Oh, it's 2025. Yeah, no, it,
This is a very good portable keyboard. Just open it like that. It's very solid. This computer that's up here, I've hooked it into the second. You get a choice of 3 devices that you can hook up to the Bluetooth. You just pick the one. This one's already engaged. It's got a nice mouse.